The moment you stop doubting and start believing, the universe leans in closer. Imagine a wave of energy so powerful that it aligns your thoughts, actions, and intentions perfectly. Today, the universe is speaking directly to you. It's not whispering. It's declaring with unwavering certainty, I will send $110 million to your bank account today. Yes, you heard it right. A sum so vast, it will transform every corner of your life. Not tomorrow, not next year, but today. The universe doesn't negotiate, it acts. And it acts in perfect harmony with your belief. Belief is the foundation of every manifestation. Without it, the energy you direct toward your desires dissipates into the ether, leaving only wishful thinking behind. When it comes to attracting vast sums of wealth, like $110 million, the first and most crucial step is total, unwavering faith. This faith is not a passive hope or a fleeting thought, it is an active, living certainty that what you are asking for is already in motion. The mind has incredible power, and it cannot differentiate between something vividly imagined and something physically present. When you genuinely believe that the money is already yours, your energy aligns with the universal flow that governs abundance. Every thought, every emotion, and every action begins to resonate with the frequency of wealth. Doubt, on the other hand, acts like a wall, blocking the natural flow and scattering your intentions. To cultivate this faith, you must immerse yourself in the feeling of having received the money. Imagine logging into your account and seeing the exact figure. Sense the relief that floods your body, the joy that radiates from every cell. Your mind cannot resist this sensory experience. It starts to accept it as reality, and your subconscious begins to remove any block standing in the way. This is the magic of belief. It transforms thought into tangible energy that moves the universe on your behalf. Every great fortune ever realized began at an unshakable belief in its possibility. You must understand that faith is not about waiting passively. It is about living fully in the certainty of what is coming. It demands daily reinforcement through visualization, affirmation, and unwavering focus. Each time doubt arises, confront it, replace it with certainty, and feel the absolute truth that the universe is already delivering. Gratitude is the secret currency of the universe, a force so potent that it accelerates the arrival of abundance. While belief sets the intention in motion, gratitude amplifies it, acting as a magnet that draws what you desire closer and closer until it materializes. Gratitude is not merely saying thank you after a wish comes true. It is acknowledging the reality of what is on its way before it appears. When you thank the universe for money that has not yet arrived, you are signaling that you are ready to receive, that you are in alignment with the flow of prosperity. This creates a vibrational match that makes it impossible for wealth to bypass you. The act of gratitude shifts your focus from lack to sufficiency, from desire to appreciation, from waiting to receiving. It changes your internal state, which in turn changes how external circumstances respond. Imagine walking through your day, consciously noticing abundance in every form, expressing thanks for the smallest blessings, and feeling a deep sense of appreciation for the larger fortune that is approaching. Each act of gratitude is a signal to the universe, a declaration that you recognize the power of its generosity. Science confirms that gratitude rewires the brain, increasing optimism, reducing stress, and improving overall mental clarity. These shifts in your mental state make you more receptive to opportunities, more alert to synchronicities, and more capable of taking inspired action when wealth presents itself. Gratitude creates a powerful feedback loop. The more you acknowledge what is coming, the more the universe delivers, and the more you have to be grateful for. This is how small acknowledgments of appreciation compound into monumental results, drawing massive wealth, like $110 million toward you as naturally as the tide pulls the ocean to the shore. To practice this effectively, immerse yourself in the feeling of having received the money. Allow yourself to experience genuine excitement and relief, and offer thanks from the depth of your being. Visualize using the money. Imagine the freedom and joy it brings, and let gratitude flow through every thought, word, and action. By combining unshakable belief with heartfelt gratitude, you create a vibrational harmony that cannot be ignored. The universe responds to this clarity and alignment with an immediate, abundant response, orchestrating opportunity, connections, and circumstances that converge to deliver precisely what you have envisioned. Every dollar, every investment, Every windfall follows naturally from the state of mind you cultivate. This is the alchemy of manifestation, the certainty of belief and the magnetism of gratitude working together to transform intention into tangible wealth. When belief and gratitude intertwine, the universe finds no resistance. Doubts, fears, and insecurities dissolve, replaced by a profound sense of certainty and joy. You begin to notice subtle signs and synchronicities that guide you toward the exact channels where wealth is waiting. People, opportunities, and resources start to align effortlessly, as if the universe is arranging events on your behalf. The mind, once cluttered with hesitation and skepticism, becomes a clear conduit for abundance. You experience a heightened intuition, a knowing that allows you to recognize lucrative opportunities and make confident decisions without hesitation. Gratitude reinforces this flow by keeping your energy elevated, ensuring that you remain in the optimal state to receive. Every interaction, every thought, and every action is now infused with a vibrational alignment that attracts massive sums with ease. This is not about wishful thinking. It is about cultivating an internal state so powerful that it dictates external reality. The combination of belief and gratitude is the lever that moves mountains, the force that draws $110 million from the universal reservoir directly into your life. It teaches that wealth is not about chasing money but about becoming a magnet for it, embodying the frequency that matches the abundance you seek. By living each day with unwavering faith and unshakable gratitude, you command the universe to respond, and it does so with precision, timing, and generosity that surpasses imagination. Fear and limitation are the silent thieves of abundance. Even the strongest intentions can be diluted by the subtle presence of fear in the mind. When you desire immense wealth, the shadow of doubt may creep in, whispering that such a fortune is unattainable, that it belongs to someone else, or that the timing is wrong. These thoughts act as invisible barriers, blocking the flow of prosperity before it can manifest. To move $110 million toward your bank account, it is not enough to desire it. You must clear every mental and emotional obstacle that suggests scarcity or lack. Fear creates a resonance of contraction, a tightening of energy that signals to the universe that you are not ready to receive. Limitation, whether imposed by society, upbringing, or self-doubt, creates a ceiling around what you can imagine for yourself. The universe does not recognize these ceilings. It responds only to the frequency you emit. To release fear and limitation, begin by identifying every thought that says, "I cannot, I am not enough," or "this is impossible." Confront these beliefs directly, understanding that they are illusions with no power over your inherent capacity to receive abundance. Replace them with affirmations of limitless possibility, statements that expand your mind and elevate your vibrational state. Visualize a life in which there are no boundaries to your prosperity, and imagine the joy and freedom that comes from living fully in alignment with abundance. Each time fear arises, breathe through it, acknowledge it without judgment, and redirect your focus towards certainty and possibility. By doing so, you dismantle the energetic barriers and create a pathway for wealth to flow unimpeded. The removal of fear and limitation is not a one-time event but a continual practice. Each day presents opportunities to notice scarcity thinking and replace it with expansive belief. As these patterns become habitual, your energy shifts, signaling to the universe that you are a clear channel for the influx of money, opportunities, and resources that match the magnitude of your desire. You begin to move in a state of ease, noticing doors opening effortlessly, synchronicity aligning, and people appearing who facilitate the flow of wealth. Fear loses its grip, limitation dissolves, and the universe responds to the clarity of your intention, delivering on a scale that matches the energy you now embody. Words are more than communication. They are the very seeds of creation. Every phrase spoken carries an energetic weight, a frequency that plants itself in the soil of the universe and grows into tangible results. Speaking prosperity into your life is not merely repeating affirmation, but fully embracing the vibrational force of your declaration. When you confidently say, $110 million is on its way to me, you are creating an energetic blueprint that guides the universe in orchestrating events to manifest your desire. Your words shape your thoughts, reinforce your beliefs, and align your actions with your intention. Repetition is essential, but it must be accompanied by feeling, by conviction, by a deep-seated knowing that what you speak is already in motion. Speaking scarcity or limitation, on the other hand, strengthens the vibration of lack, inadvertently keeping opportunities at bay. To truly harness the power of words, cultivate a habit of conscious speech, choosing phrases that expand your sense of possibility and affirm the reality of abundance. This practice involves more than verbal repetition. It includes inner dialogue, the self-talk that occurs in your mind throughout the day. Each time you catch yourself thinking, "I cannot achieve this," immediately replace it with a statement of power and certainty. Words also influence your actions, shaping your decisions and behaviors in alignment with your declared intention. The more you speak your desired outcome with clarity and enthusiasm, the more the universe mirrors your declaration with real-world circumstances. Speaking prosperity creates a feedback loop. The clearer and more confident your words, the more opportunity appear. The more aligned your actions become, and the closer you move to tangible manifestation. Over time, this practice rewires your consciousness, embedding a deep, unshakable understanding that your words are instruments of creation, capable of moving mountains, opening doors, and drawing massive wealth toward you. Each declaration acts as a bridge between imagination and reality, guiding energy toward your desire with precision and inevitability. By harnessing the power of speech in combination with belief, gratitude, and the release of fear, you transform your mind into a living magnet for the sum you seek, inviting $110 million into your life with clarity, certainty, and unstoppable momentum. The interplay between releasing limitation and speaking prosperity is where transformation becomes unstoppable. Fear dissolves when the words you speak are filled with certainty. Each phrase reinforces the energy you carry, amplifying the removal of blocks, signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive without hesitation. When you combine the internal work of letting go of scarcity with the external action of declaring abundance, your energy becomes a powerful beacon. Opportunities, resources, and synchronicities align effortlessly, appearing as if by magic, but truly reflecting the clarity and vibration you have cultivated. This process is cumulative. Each day, each thought, each declaration builds upon the last, creating momentum that carries your intention into reality. The universe responds to this momentum, accelerating the convergence of people, situations, and finances that match the scale of your vision. It is a demonstration of natural law. Energy flows where attention goes, and words act as the guideposts directing that flow. By mastering the practices of releasing fear and limitation and speaking your desires into existence, you do more than wish for wealth, you embody it. You radiate the frequency of abundance so strongly that it cannot be ignored. And the universe answers, delivering not only the money you seek but also the alignment, clarity, and opportunity necessary to sustain and grow it. Alignment with purpose is the engine that drives abundance at its highest level. Wealth is not simply about the accumulation of numbers in a bank account. It is the manifestation of energy that moves in harmony with the intentions, values, and actions of the individual receiving it. When your goals, actions, and desires are aligned with a greater purpose, the universe responds with effortless provision. The energy you emit becomes coherent, focused, and irresistible, attracting resources and opportunities that resonate with your vision. To invite $110 million into your life, it is essential to ask yourself whether your pursuit of wealth is in harmony with your core values and the impact you wish to have in the world. Alignment amplifies your ability to receive by removing internal conflict and creating a vibrational resonance that cannot be ignored. This is why many people struggle to manifest substantial wealth. They desire money, but their actions or intentions contradict the energy required to sustain and expand it. Alignment with purpose requires clarity of vision, deep introspection, and an honest evaluation of your motives. Once you understand why you desire this fortune and how it will serve not only you but also those around you, your energy begins to radiate a magnetic force that draws abundance toward you with precision. The universe favors those whose dreams are infused with meaning, for such dreams create ripples of positive energy that expand far beyond the individual, creating conditions where wealth flows naturally. Alignment with purpose also sharpens intuition, allowing you to recognize opportunities and make decisions that are not random but guided by a larger, intelligent orchestration. Every choice becomes a step toward the realization of your vision, and every action contributes to the energetic momentum necessary to bring massive wealth into tangible reality. Visualization is the bridge between imagination and materialization, the method by which abstract desires take form in the physical world. To manifest $110 million, the mind must first create a precise, sensory-rich experience of having already received the wealth. Visualization is not mere daydreaming, it is an immersive mental exercise that engages all senses, making your desired outcome feel real and immediate. The brain does not distinguish between vivid imagination and direct experience, and when you consistently visualize the arrival of wealth, your subconscious begins to orchestrate circumstances that align with the scenario you have created. Effective visualization involves more than picturing the number in a bank account. It requires feeling the excitement, relief, and empowerment that comes with such a transformation. Imagine the freedom to make decisions without constraint, the ability to support causes and people you care about, the joy of living in alignment with your deepest aspirations. Engage all senses, hear the confirmation from banks or clients, feel the texture of checks or digital confirmations, taste the celebratory moments, smell the environment of abundance. See the details of your life transformed by wealth. The intensity and clarity of these mental images send a signal to the universe, a vibration that aligns external reality with internal experience. Consistency is crucial. Daily practice embeds these visualizations deeply into the subconscious mind, which begins to eliminate obstacles, open doors, and direct resources toward the fulfillment of the vision. Visualization also strengthens belief, reduces doubt, and enhances confidence, creating a self-reinforcing cycle where imagination, emotion, and action converge to manifest reality. The power of visualization is magnified when paired with the feeling of gratitude. As you picture wealth arriving, infuse the experience with deep appreciation, thanking the universe for its provision before it appears. This creates a magnetic pull, accelerating the manifestation process and aligning your energy with the vibration of abundance. The combination of purposeful alignment and vivid visualization ensures that every thought, emotion, and action contributes to the rapid realization of your desires. The universe responds to clarity, focus, and intentionality, arranging circumstance, opportunities, and people to support the fulfillment of your vision. When visualization is practiced with conviction, it bridges the gap between possibility and certainty, transforming an abstract desire into an imminent reality. This practice empowers you to move through life with confidence, knowing that the wealth you seek is already on its way, and that every choice you make is a step toward its realization. The mind, body, and spirit work in unison, creating a coherent energy field that attracts $110 million naturally, as if the universe itself is responding to an undeniable call. Through alignment with purpose and the art of visualization, you not only manifest extraordinary wealth but also cultivate the clarity, confidence, and momentum necessary to sustain it, ensuring that abundance becomes a permanent and transformative force in your life. Taking inspired action is the bridge between intention and manifestation, while belief, gratitude, alignment, and visualization set the stage for receiving massive wealth. Action is the conduit through which the universe channels opportunities into tangible results. Inspired action differs from ordinary effort. It is not about forcing outcomes or hustling endlessly. It is about moving in response to the subtle nudges of intuition, the inner guidance that arises when your energy is aligned with your desires. When you are vibrating at the frequency of $110 million, opportunities present themselves almost effortlessly. Doors open, ideas flow, and connections appear that would have been invisible to a mind clouded by doubt or distraction. The key is to recognize these signs and act decisively. Hesitation, procrastination, or overthinking can dampen the flow, while timely, confident action amplifies it. Inspired action often comes in small, strategic steps rather than grand gestures. It could be making a phone call, sending an email, exploring an opportunity, or even simply refining your vision and planning your next moves. Each step is a signal to the universe that you are ready and willing to receive, and the energy you emit through action strengthens the momentum of manifestation. By listening to your intuition and acting with purpose, you become a co-creator with the universe, actively participating in the orchestration of abundance rather than passively waiting for it to appear. The more aligned and consistent your actions, the faster the flow of wealth materializes and the more effortless it becomes to navigate opportunities and challenges that arise along the way. Letting go of timing is a profound practice in the art of manifestation. One of the greatest blocks to receiving wealth is the mind's insistence on controlling when and how it arrives. Anxiety about timing generates tension, fear, and doubt, which act as energetic resistance to the flow of abundance. The universe operates on its own perfect schedule, orchestrating events, people, and circumstance in a sequence that maximizes the impact of your wealth and aligns with your highest good. When you release the need to control timing, you shift from a state of resistance to one of trust. Trust is the acknowledgement that everything is moving in your favor, even if you cannot yet see the complete picture. This does not mean passivity or inaction. It means maintaining faith, continuing to act in alignment with your desires, and allowing the universe to determine the precise moment for delivery. When you stop obsessing over timing, your energy becomes light, expansive, and receptive, which accelerates manifestation rather than delaying it. Anxiety and impatience constrict your vibration, signaling scarcity rather than abundance. Letting go of timing is also an exercise in patience and surrender. It teaches you to cultivate inner peace while actively participating in your goals, trusting that every step you take is part of a greater orchestration. As you release attachment to when your wealth will arrive, you open space for opportunities to appear in ways that may exceed your expectations. The universe often delivers abundance through unexpected channels, people, and situations, but the miracles are visible only when your energy is free from the constraints of doubt and urgency. By surrendering timing, you align with the natural rhythm of the universe, allowing $110 million or more to flow effortlessly to you. This practice strengthens your ability to trust, deepens your faith in unseen forces, and enhances your capacity to recognize and act upon the opportunities that are perfectly timed for your highest benefit. Letting go of timing is not a denial of your desire. It is an acknowledgement that your desire is already in motion, and that the universe's intelligence is orchestrating its arrival with precision, abundance, and elegance. Surrounding yourself with abundance consciousness is one of the most powerful ways to accelerate the flow of wealth into your life. Your environment, including the people you interact with, the media consume, and the thoughts you entertain, profoundly influences your energetic vibration. If you are immersed in negativity, scarcity thinking, or constant doubt, your ability to attract exceeds and $10 million is significantly diminished. The mind is highly suggestible, and repeated exposure to limiting beliefs reinforces patterns of fear and restriction. To cultivate abundance consciousness, intentionally seek out individuals who think expansively, who celebrate success, and who inspire growth and possibility. These people serve as mirrors, reflecting the mindset and behaviors necessary for extraordinary wealth. Similarly, immerse yourself in content that elevates your thinking, whether through books, podcasts, visualizations, or teachings that reinforce the reality of limitless opportunity. Your inner dialogue also shapes your perception of abundance. Consciously monitor your thoughts, replacing statements of limitation with affirmations of possibility and growth. When your mental and emotional environment consistently resonates with abundance, your energy field becomes a magnet for wealth. Opportunities, ideas, and partnerships that align with your highest financial goals naturally gravitate toward you. Abundance consciousness is not about ignoring challenges or pretend life is always perfect. It is about focusing your energy on what is possible, on solutions, and on the recognition that the universe is perpetually abundant and eager to respond to your vibration. By surrounding yourself with positivity, possibility, and expansive thinking, you create a fertile ground for $110 million to manifest, drawing it through channels that align perfectly with your vision and readiness to receive. The principle of giving to grow is a profound law of abundance. The universe operates on a cycle of flow, and energy that is hoarded stagnates, while energy that is shared multiplies. Giving is not merely an act of charity. It is a declaration to the universe that you recognize the limitless nature of abundance and that you are ready to participate in its circulation. By contributing resources, support, or energy to others, you create a vibrational resonance that amplifies your capacity to receive. This practice reinforces the mindset that wealth is not finite and that by sharing, you open channels for even greater prosperity. Giving can take many forms, from financial contributions to acts of kindness, mentorship, or support of meaningful causes. Each act signals to the universe that you are aligned with the flow of abundance, and that you understand your role as a conduit for prosperity. When you give freely and without expectation, you send a clear message. You trust the universe to replenish and expand your resources. This trust, combined with belief, gratitude, visualization, alignment, inspired action, and the letting go of timing, creates a perfect vibrational state for attracting massive wealth. Giving also expands your consciousness, shifting your perspective from scarcity to abundance. It teaches that wealth is not merely possession but circulation, and that the more generous you participate in the flow, the more the universe entrusts you with its riches. The act of giving creates a dynamic, reciprocal energy loop. As you release, you receive, and as you receive, you are inspired to release even more. This principle ensures that the $110 million or any other wealth that arrives is sustainable, meaningful, and aligned with higher purpose. It fosters a sense of fulfillment, connection, and empowerment that extends beyond monetary gain, transforming abundance into a tool for growth, impact, and lasting satisfaction. By embracing the practice of giving, you position yourself as an active participant in the universal flow, magnetizing wealth and opportunity with an unstoppable force, ensuring that abundance not only arrives, but expands exponentially across all areas of life. When abundance consciousness is cultivated and giving is embraced, the energy you emit becomes a beacon that draws resources and opportunities effortlessly. Your thoughts, actions, and intentions are aligned in a coherent, powerful frequency that the universe responds to with precision. This alignment ensures that wealth is attracted not randomly, but in ways that maximize impact, fulfillment, and growth. Each opportunity that arises, each connection that appears, and each resource that flows to you is a reflection of the energy you project. The more consistent and intentional you are in surrounding yourself with positivity and actively participating in giving, the stronger your vibrational signal becomes. The universe cannot resist a mind, heart, and life fully aligned with abundance. Every step you take, every thought you nurture, and every action you perform in this state contributes to a cascading effect, accelerating the manifestation of $110 million or more. This is the culmination of all principles working together: belief, gratitude, release of fear, the power of words, alignment with purpose, visualization, inspired action, letting go of timing, abundance consciousness, and giving. Each principle feeds into the other, creating an unstoppable momentum that propels wealth toward you with clarity, precision, and inevitability. By consistently embodying these practices, you do more than attract money. You cultivate a life of limitless possibilities, freedom, and profound fulfillment.